Body language facts that reveal the truth. Have you ever felt that someone was lying but couldn't explain why? The solution may be their body language. In today's video, we explore body language truths that expose the truth, even when words deceive. Your body reveals more than you realize, from subtle foot movements to instantaneous reactions. Discover its science and mysteries. 1. What is body language? Body language is a form of nonverbal communication that includes posture, gestures, facial expressions, eye movements, and even the way that we breathe, which you will learn in the first chapter of this book. According to research, more than 55% of communication is nonverbal, which means that individuals disclose more with their bodies than they do with their words. 2. Nonverbal leakage. When the body betrays the mind. The notion of nonverbal leaking is among the most influential ideas in the field of body language. This is the situation in which a person makes an effort to conceal their feelings, but their physique reveals them. Imagine something like a phony grin with eyes that remain icy, or a tone of speech that is filled with self-assurance while your hands are clenched. 3. Hands and feet. The unsung truth tellers. This is something that the majority of people are unaware of. The portions of your body that are the most honest are your hands and feet. When we focus on facial expressions, we tend to control our limbs less consciously. This is why tense hands tend to tremble, quiver, or conceal parts of the body, such as the lips or neck. If someone is telling you something important and their feet are pointed toward the door, or they are tapping uncomfortably, such behavior might be an indication that they are uncomfortable or even that they are trying to intentionally mislead you. 4. Facial expressions and microexpressions. When you look at someone, have you ever noticed that their grin doesn't quite reach their eyes? That is a significant warning sign, since it represents a microexpression mismatch. A microexpression is a quick flash of true emotion that occurs in less than half a second. Examples of microexpressions include a flash of rage, contempt, or terror. The automatic nature of these makes it difficult for even expert liars to maintain control over them. 5. Eye behavior. Blinking, gaze, and pupil dilation. Excessive eye contact might actually be a symptom of dishonesty because liars often overcompensate. Pupils that are dilated are a warning sign of arousal or stress, and they may get larger when a person is feeling guilty or under pressure. 6. Gestures, timing, and voice sync. Sincere gestures naturally complement words. The person who is lying, on the other hand, will often talk first and gesture a little bit later. This tendency is due to the fact that the brain is concentrating on creating a tail, which causes the rhythm of the body to lag behind. Take note of hand motions that are timed out. Posture and proximity. People may interpret crossed arms or legs as a sign of defensiveness or anxiety. During a conversation about something that is intended to be fascinating, leaning back may be considered a sign of indifference or disengagement. 8. Voice and verbal style. Although vocal signals are not considered body language, they often correlate with bodily behavior. Note the following in your listening. Reluctance or stuttering in speech. The use of filler words such as you know, and like has increased. Alterations to the pitch or a voice that cracks, exaggerating their explanations or making excessive use of repetition. To make themselves seem more credible, liars often embellish their statements with additional information. This, in turn, lends their statements a dubious tone. 9. Baseline behavior. The key to spotting the truth. The key to spotting the truth. Context is important. Everyone has their peculiarities. As a result, experts emphasize the need to create a baseline, which is defined as the manner in which an individual acts when they are at ease and honest. The next step is to search for alterations. Were they now blinking more frequently? Are they tapping their foot to speak more slowly? The truth might be concealed there. 10. Truth comes in clusters. No one action can be used to show deceit. On the other hand, when a number of indicators coincide, such as nervous hand motions, the avoidance of eye contact, intertwined arms, a phony grin, this is referred to as a cluster. The greater the number of indications that you see collectively, the more certain you may be that something is not quite right. 11. real-world tips to spot lies. Here is how you can put this into practice in your day-to-day life. To begin, you should observe individuals when you are certain that they are being truthful. Examine the face, hands, and feet for any indications that are in contradiction with one another. Be on the lookout for delayed gestures or tone that is uneven. Take note of any obstacles or forms of self-soothing behavior, such as massaging the neck. It is common for liars to struggle with this task. Therefore, ask someone to narrate a narrative in reverse. Believe your instincts, but check them with proof. Your ability to recognize the truth will improve with practice. Conclusion. Although body language can be strong, it is not entirely reliable. The FBI agents, who are qualified professionals, are not immune to making mistakes. Therefore, it is essential to approach this matter with caution and ethical considerations. Do not accuse or disgrace other people via the use of body language. Use it to protect yourself from manipulation, enhance your knowledge, and foster awareness. Don't forget to hit like, share, and subscribe for more.